Good morning, children. Children, in the previous class, we learned about that sound does not travel through vacuum. Sound always requires the medium in order to propagate from one place to the another place, children. Okay. Next, we'll be learning about that how do we hear this sound. Already we learned that we hear the sound by using of our ears. Ears plays an important role in hearing of the sound, children. Okay. Now, children, today we'll be learning about the structure of the eye. Already I showed you the structure of the eye. Normally, the structure of the eye, it is having of inner outer ear, auditory canals, middle bone, cochlea, eardrum, children. Okay. See here. This is the outer ear, which is called as pinnae. Auditory canal, that means the passage of this ear inside. And here eardrum is there, eardrum, small one, pink color one. Next here middle bone, inside cochlea. And this is the auditory canal, children. Okay, this is the structure of the eardrum. Everyone should practice this diagram, children. Everyone should practice this diagram. Okay, right. Now, see here, children. Here, our ear consisting of three sections. The outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear, children. Okay? Ear consisting of three sections. Okay? Ear consists of three sections. What are the three sections here we are having? Outer ear, middle ear, not Y-E-A-R, children, it is ear. Okay, and the outer ear, middle ear, and the inner ear. Okay, outer ear is also called as the pinnae. Okay, outer ear, okay, middle ear, and the inner ear. And see here, children, the middle pinna is the outer ear which collects the sound vibrations. Which is the one which is collecting the sound vibrations is the outer ear. Outer ear collects the sound vibrations. Okay, and it enter into the ear canal from the here, children. The outer ear, whatever the outer ear here it is, the outer ear that means it collects this sound and it pass into the ear canal. Okay, and here sound travels in the form of the vibrations. Already we know that sound travels in the form of the vibrations. These vibrations, whatever that are there, they come and vibrate the tympanum, children. Tympanum is called as a eardrum, and make it to vibrate. Okay, children. It is the eardrum. It starts vibrating. When the vibrations from the tympanic membrane reach the middle ear, after vibrating of this tympanum, it reaches the middle ear. Okay, that means here ear muscles, ear ossils here we say. Okay, middle ear ossils. It contains three small bones. Okay, here it contains of three small bones. Okay, which are called as malleus, incus, and stapes. Malleus, incus, and stapes. Okay, children. First, from the outer ear, the sound vibrations are collected and it enters through the auditory canal or the ear canal we say. And after entering into the ear canal, it goes and vibrates the tympanum, which we call it as the eardrum. And from that the sound vibrations reach the middle ear. Whereas in the middle ear we have the bones. Okay, we have the bones. Okay, these bones are called as the malleus, incus, and stapes. Okay, malleus it is in hammer shape. Malleus is in hammer shape. Hammer. Okay, malleus is in hammer shape. Okay, incus is anvil. Incus is in anvil shape, and okay, and stapes is in stirrup shape. Stirrup. Okay, children. Here we are having, okay, malleus, incus, and stapes are the three bones, where the malleus is in hammer shape, incus is in anvil shape, and stapes is in stirrup shape. Okay, children. Right. We are having of three types of the bones: a malleus, incus, and the stapes, children. Okay. And here they magnify the sound vibrations. That means they increase the. They magnify means they increase these bones, whatever that are there. They magnify the sound vibrations. They magnify the sound vibrations. Okay. They magnify the sound vibrations. And the stapes transmits the vibration into the membrane of oval window. Whatever the stapes that is there, it will be magnifying. That means the stapes transmits the vibrations. It will be transmitting of the whatever the vibration that are there. The stapes transmits the vibration to the membrane of oval window. It will be a oval shape window. It will be transmitting into the oval shape window. Like a window, it will be there, children. Okay, it will be children. The oval window has the surface area 1/20th of the eardrum. Okay, if the eardrum is somewhere here like this, of this 1/20th part it will be having 1/20th of eardrum. Oval window will be having of 1/20th part of the eardrum, children. Okay, by this the vibrations increase 30 to 60 times. From that the vibrations will be increasing from 30 times to the 60 times, children. Okay, these vibrations from the oval window transmit into the cochlear. Okay, cochlear, which transmits the vibrations. Cochlear is filled with the thick fluids which transmits the vibrations. Normally, sometimes we'll be removing of some dust from the ear. No, that is it consisting of some thick fluid is there inside. Thick fluid. Okay, this fluid is called as the cochlea. In cochlear, this thick fluid is considered. Cochlear is filled with thick fluids which transmits the vibrations. The motion of the vibrations in the cochlear is detected by the tiny hairs. In the ear, you will be having of small hairs, children. These tiny hairs, okay, the vibrations are transformed into the electrical signals and transformed to the electrical signals and carried by the nerves to the brain. Whereas the sound vibrations also reach the inner ear by traveling directly through the bones of the skull as you tap your head. When you are tapping your head, it will directly reaches the inner ear. Okay, children, like that it happens. Okay, first whatever the sounds that are produced, okay, they enter through the outer canal, that is spine. From the outer canal through the auditory canal, it enters into the middle ear. Okay, that means before that it enters, it vibrates the sound vibrations, whatever that are entering, it vibrates the tympanum, which we call it as eardrum. Okay, and from the eardrum the vibrations are transmitted to the middle ear. Whereas in the middle ear we will be having of three types of bones, that is malleus, incus, and stapes. Okay, malleus hammer shape, incus anvil shape, and stapes stirrup shape. And this malleus, incus, and stapes, okay, and here these stapes, the last one, the last stapes, it transmits the vibrations. It transmits the vibrations into the oval window. Whereas oval window is of 1/20th of the eardrum, children. 1/20th of the eardrum. And this oval window, whatever we are having, oval window, it magnifies the sound vibrations. It magnifies the sound vibration. And after magnifying the sound vibrations, okay, after magnifying of the sound vibrations, these vibrations are entered into the cochlear. Okay, cochlear. When the cochlear, okay, cochlear is filled with the thick fluids. Whereas these thick fluids transmits the in that it is the motion of the vibrations in the cochlear will be having with the small tiny hairs, children. Small tiny hairs. These tiny hairs it transmits the vibrations into the electrical signals, and it carried to the nerves and to the brain. whereas the brain interrupts the sounds and it clarifies children. Okay, and here normally we can, by tapping our head directly, it can reach the inner ear. Cochlear is present in the inner ear children. Cochlear is present in the inner ear. From that the sound vibrations are transferred. Okay, from that the sound vibrations are transferred to the inner ear children. Okay children, right. Now see here. Here the outer ear it is connecting. After the sound vibrations reaching the outer ear, it enters to the auditory canal, that is ear canal, and here it vibrates the tympanum. From that it enters the three bones are there here. Okay, it enters into the middle ear. Okay, after vibrating, these vibrations are entered into the middle ear. In the middle ear contains of three bones, which we call it as malleus, incus and stapes. From these stapes it enters into the oval shape. Okay, middle bone, oval shape is oval shape. From this oval shape, children, see here, this is the oval shape. From the oval shape, and here there in the oval shape, the sound whatever that is there, it magnifies, it increases 30 to 60 times. Why? Because it is 1/20th part of the eardrum children, tympanum, and from that it enters into the middle ear. Okay, which we call it as cochlear. Cochlear consisting of the thick fluids are there inside cochlear. These thick fluids, whatever that are there, they transmit the signals into the electrical signals children. And inside cochlear we will be having of small tiny hairs. Those tiny hairs, they sends the signals to the brain, whereas the brain receives and interrupts children. Okay, this is how the mechanism that takes place in the ear children. Just we can see over here. Our ear consisting of three sections: the outer ear, the middle ear and the inner ear, as shown in the figure 16. Pinna of external ear collects the sound vibrations. Okay, they enter into the ear canal. We have learned that sound travels in the form of vibration. These vibrations strike the tympanum, that is eardrum, and make it to vibrate. The vibrations from the tympanic membrane reach the middle ear or ear ossels. Contains of three small bones, that is malar, which is hammer shape, incus anvil shape, and stapes stirrup shape. They magnify the sound vibration. The stapes transmits the vibrations to the membrane of the oval window. The oval window has a surface area 1/20th of this eardrum. By this the vibration increases 30 to 60 times. The vibration from the oval window transmits to the cochlea, which is the inner part of the ear. Cochlea is filled with thick fluids which transmits the vibrations. The motion of the vibrations in the cochlea is detected by small tiny hairs connected to the nerves at this point. The vibrations are transferred into electrical signals and carried by the nerves to the brain, whereas the sensation of the sound is realized. The sound vibrations and also reach the inner ear by traveling directly through the bones of the skull. As you tap your head, when you tap your head, they can be reach our ear inside. Okay, children. This is about the structure of the eye and the mechanism of the structure of the ear and the mechanism of the ear, children. Okay, the remaining will be learning in the next class, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.